Hey everybody, Brandon Grysko here with the law firm Fausone Bohn, the premier business law firm in Western Wayne County. I focus my representation on businesses and local governments as it pertains to corporate, commercial, labor and employment, and HR type issues. And I'm here today to talk about the COVID-19 liability shield that is being considered right now by the Michigan Legislature and the governor's office. So the House and the Senate at the state of Michigan here have come together and developed a COVID-19 proposed law that potentially will provide some level of protection to business owners that have reopened during these uncertain COVID-19 times. However, I think the law misses the mark in some ways because it still leaves open some significant pathways for plaintiffs' attorneys to attempt to bring lawsuits against the businesses. So let's take a look at this. So the COVID-19 Liability Assurance Act would provide immunity to those businesses that have followed all federal and state regulations, laws, and emergency executive orders. The problem with that is that there were so many executive orders in the state of Michigan that came out, probably at a rate of greater than one per day in some cases. And with the shifting nature of the executive orders and the regulations and the guidance from the various levels of government, I think businesses may have a difficult time showing compliance with all of the federal, state regulations, laws, and executive orders that are out there. Additionally, the door is open for a potential plaintiff to file a lawsuit. And anytime a lawsuit's filed, this puts financial pressure on the business to make sure that they hire an attorney to respond to that lawsuit. So even in the case where immunity applies, businesses still can't let their guard down with respect to complying with safe workplaces and safe business operation type guidance, because even in the event of a frivolous lawsuit, or even in the event where immunity will apply to your business operations, you still need to be aware that if a lawsuit's filed, you're still going to have to defend that lawsuit, assert immunity as a defense, and then potentially that financial pressure of having an attorney do this for you and the legal fees and the court costs and things like that incurred may still push you towards a settlement, even though you may have been 100% in the right. So I think this is, this provides some good protection for businesses. I don't think it goes quite far enough because it does require businesses to have complied with all of the regulations and guidance and things like that. So I would feel more comfortable if there was a good faith or a reasonableness standard involved, rather than the way the legislature currently has the proposed statute worded. Additionally, I think another issue that we need to talk about is that the Michigan Supreme Court has essentially invalidated all of the governor's executive orders that were passed after April 30th of 2020. And so what this law does, though, is it says that in order to qualify for immunity, the business would have had to have complied with those orders anyways, even though that they were later found to be unconstitutional. At the time of the alleged wrongdoing, the business would have still had to have been in compliance with that. So I view this a little bit as a backdoor way for the legislature to sort of go back and say, well, we know that these orders were unconstitutional, but we're still going to hold you to it if you want your immunity to apply. So these are just some of the issues that I have with the law. I don't think it goes quite far enough. And I think the overall theme is that businesses absolutely have to stay on their guard with respect to this. You can't rely on this supposed liability shield from the legislature, and you still have to respond in a reasonable and good faith manner with respect to all the various regulations from the CDC to OSHA, and even at the state level now, MyOSHA has promulgated emergency rules and things like that. So don't let your guard down. Stay on top of this COVID-19 stuff, stay on top of the current guidance, and contact us over here at Fausone Bohn. If you need an attorney to assist you with any of these matters, you can reach us at 248-380-0000, and you can ask for Brandon for all your business and employment needs. Thank you.